Here's my thing about Allen Iverson. I just wish that his attitude and his sacrifice as a player, I just wish that he would have sacrificed himself by coming off the bench, man. Because I feel like his career would have turned out better, way better than Vince Carter and stuff like that, if he had that mindset, if he had that mature level mindset of thinking that, okay, I want to come, all right, I'm not getting any younger anytime. I'm not getting any younger. I might as well just take the positions as a role player, as a bench player and all that. Come off the bench, give y'all numbers and all that. Put out as many as numbers and stuff like that. Play backup for these young players of today that's coming in the game of basketball. But Allen Iverson didn't want to take that position. He wanted to remain that superstar level. He wanted to be in that position as a superstar like Kobe and them and LeBron and them. When you can't play at a superstar level forever. Eventually you're gonna have to come off the bench and sacrifice to do what's better for your team, to win games and make it to the playoffs and win championships. And Allen Iverson didn't have the discipline. He didn't have the discipline to do that, to understand that position of that role of being a bench player. So, and it seemed like his passion of the game of basketball was fading. So I think Allen Iverson could have finished his career with Detroit and not signed to Memphis, not ditch the Detroit Pistons and sign a deal with the Memphis Grizzlies like the way he did. He wasn't even happy. He wasn't even satisfied when they asked him. He had to come off the bench when he signed a deal with Memphis Grizzlies, and he wound up taking a hiatus. And I remember his return to Philly, and he became that superstar. But he wound up, his lack of motivation, his lack of passion, it wound up in his return to Philly, he wound up quitting. So that was a waste of time, waste of the fans' time to just up and quit in Philly and barely playing less games in Philly. So my thing is, I think he could have finished his career in Detroit, played that role, helped them out, helped players that was coming up like Andre Drummond, Brandon Knight, Will Bynum, especially Andrew Drummond. I didn't realize how good of a player he was in Detroit. Andrew Drummond, not Andrew Bynum, Andrew Drummond. He was solid in Detroit. And KCP and all those dudes in the 2010s. And Greg Monroe. I can't forget about Greg Monroe. He was solid too. But man, I just wish Allen Iverson would have had the discipline to take that sacrifice. Be a bench player like Vince Carter did. That's why Vince Carter managed to stay in the league for that long. It's just Allen Iverson wanted to be the man and had so much ego in his mind that he didn't want to give up of being that superstar. That's all I gotta say to y'all. Peace.